I have made this presentation to introduce you to my teaching website for science. I am really excited to embark on this new learning journey with you, my students and families. We are about to enter a new teaching and learning model, one that puts you, the learner, in the spotlight. A model that moves away from the traditional classroom with the teacher up the front telling you to learn, learn, learn. Our new model is centered on the student and their learning. This is as it should be. It is student-centered learning. So, what is it? It's called flipped learning. We flip the classroom and turn it on its head. In the traditional classroom, content is delivered as an I talk, you listen style lecture. Then we would be rushing through our investigations, hoping to get it all done before the next class arrives. In the flipped classroom, the instructional content becomes homework in the form of a video made by yours truly. Then our precious face-to-face in-class time is maximised. I will have more time to reach every one of my students. The direct instruction essentially moves from the group learning space of the classroom to the individual learning space, the comfort of your own home. Our class learning space will be transformed into a dynamic, interactive learning environment that allows me more time to guide students as they apply and practice concepts and science skills and engage fully and creatively in the subject matter. So why? Why am I doing this? Well, I was finding myself frustrated with the lack of time to squeeze my lessons into, the lack of time to deliver a quality science education. I felt my students were surface learning and I want more depth of knowledge. I would sometimes look out across my classroom and see passive learners staring at me as if expecting the knowledge to magically transfer from my head to theirs with little effort on their parts. I became frustrated with constantly playing catch-up when students miss lessons due to illness or other commitments. I want to see more growth. I want my students to become active participants in their own learning. I want to do better, and I can do better. What will this change look like for us in science now? Our lessons will usually begin by recapping the homework videos and clarify any questions students have. We then have more time to move into our hands-on investigations where the real learning takes place. We will have more time to practice concepts and skills, and most importantly, I can reach every student every day. This is differentiation at its best. Students will be able to reflect on their learning in their journals. And now what happens at home? You'll be able to access my teaching website where you will find homework and preparation videos to watch. I might have questions for you to answer or interactive activities to complete to recap, revise and summarise what was learnt in class and to get ready for the next lesson. Sounds great, right? I bet you want to hear about the pros of the flipped classroom. Well, you can pause, rewind, fast forward and replay your teacher. I will provide relevant and safe information to view online. You'll be able to access your teacher in class and at home. As parents, you will know what your kids are learning in science. Students can focus on instruction without the distractions of their friends in the classroom. Students will be able to learn at their pace and have the ability to easily catch up on missed classes. There's always a flip side, right? So what are the cons? What about those students who don't have internet access? Well, my informal surveys have shown that very few students cannot access internet at home in one way or another. We are talking about a very connected generation. Regardless, access is available here at school should students need to utilise that option, or videos can be provided on a USB. The model seems to rely heavily on self-motivated students. Yes, students do need to be self-managing and motivated, but the evidence suggests that this model is highly engaging for students. How will I know if the videos have been watched? I'm currently working on a system where students might have to summarise their learning video or ask a question of it. Am I just being a lazy teacher? No, absolutely not. I am working super duper hard to provide the best science education for your children. I love what I do and I'm passionate about doing a good job. If your child still needs help, they can rewatch the videos and I can offer remediation in our face-to-face time. The research says that students love flipped learning. They love having more time with their teacher, more active learning, and no more boring lecturing teachers, blah blah blah. Homework will never be the same again. The research says flipped learning gets results. So, are you ready? I know I am, so come and join me on what I hope will be an exciting and powerful learning journey.